This is the third and final video of my three-part muscle up series. This one's on the bar muscle up, and if you haven't watched the first two, I'd highly recommend you go ahead and watch those first, because a lot of the drills and a lot of the concepts kind of carry over from the strict muscle up and the ring muscle up onto the bar, which is what we're talking about today. There will be chapters linked below, so if you need to skip around to different parts of the video or refer back to this later, you can.
Let's move on to the bar. Okay, the bar is super easy. Okay, who thinks that if you can do a ring muscle up, you can do a bar muscle up, right? If you can do a ring, you can do a bar.
Yeah.
Same. What, you think ring is harder?
No. Well,
You think bar is easier?
I think, yeah.
Okay, so this is why I say you need to train all three. Okay? Because you may be in Natalia's situation where she's plenty freaking strong enough, probably has the skill, but the transition, that middle part is like kind of lagging. Right? Jordan got the bar first. You can tell how freaking strong he is to pull up there. Okay? And he wants to get to here on the dip. Not surprising to me that he got the bar first. Right? Jim, right, wants to catch well, we're good there. Okay, so this is less high you have to pull in order to get over for the bar muscle up. When we talk about the bar, okay, the same thing that I said is true. Okay, you need to be able to kip and pull almost damn near your belly button. Okay, so if you don't have a chest to bar pull up, kipping chest to bar pull up, if you don't have a kipping chest to bar pull up yet, that's going to be where I would start working. Okay, so again, if you're only kipping and pulling your chin over the bar, we're not going to be able to get as deep as if we're pulling to our belly button. Okay, so what I want to see. Now you notice when I did that, I wasn't like this. Okay, my chest was facing the wall in front the whole time. When I jump up, open, and pressing down to here. Okay, so belly button to bar pull up. High chest to bar pull up is about as deep as you can go, or about as high as you can pull without needing to go deeper. The other thing is catching deep at the bottom of the dip. Okay, so a lot of you put a catch up here. You need to be able to hold here. Okay, so what I want to see is do maybe 5 or so kick swings, making sure they're not bending your elbow at the front, opening, and then try to get your belly button to the bar with your chest facing this wall. Really good. Really good. We're going to do a jumping bar muscle up drill. Okay, so what we're going to do is put our foot on the box. Okay, there's 2 ways you can do this. Okay, when people do these, they do these and jump too hard. Okay, or they try and do this number at the front with their feet on the box. Now the problem here is that you get into this weird position that you won't actually be in on a regular kick. Okay? The jumping too high just means you're not going to catch it where you should. Okay? You're going to learn like you have the strength to pull your hips when you don't quite yet. Okay? So what I want to see from this jumping bar muscle drill, 2 feet on the box to start, we'll do 1 foot in a second. Shoulder goes back here. Okay, now I'm retracted. I'm not like this. Okay, I'm going to dip down slightly, and then I'm going to jump, and I'm trying to get my chest just to crest right over the top here, and get my shoulders right here. I'm not trying to go up and then down. Okay, I'm trying to go just over the top of this bar. So it looks like this. Okay, so I'm at the back of my arm. When I do this, wrist comes on top at the same time. Don't get me into this where you're doing that. Yeah, good. Much better. That's much better. Beautiful. You can grab one of the kids' pull-up bars, the adjustable ones, and you can start with it really, really low, like just at shoulder height, and work on pulling yourself. Again, closing the gap, getting over top of the bar, and then work the height up. Okay? If you're working this on the box, you can work the height down. After that, you can do this with 1 foot on the box. Okay? And again, we're trying to find our arch here. I'm not getting super kicky. Okay, and we're just going to jump at the last second. Now you'll notice I'm going back here, and then I'm closing the distance. Okay? if you do this, you end up in that weird shape. Okay, where you're trying to get your feet over it. Okay, let's try one with one foot on the box. Let's move on to the regular bar muscle up. Okay, so big difference between the ring and the bar. The bar, you're going to start behind it. We don't have the luxury to jump into a bent arm. So we need to jump into like that position that we were at when we were doing the bottom of our dip. Right, we kind of were here. Okay, that's how you want to jump up onto the bar. My shoulders back and up here. Okay, you're going to swing through in a nice big arch. I said this when people do toes to bar too. When you're going for your arch, point your toes directly down in line with the upright. Okay, because you will make an arch. Your feet will come behind. Okay, but if you do this, or you just try to make an arch, you're going to point your feet back and you're going to be sloppy. When you latch on, the feet need to come up. Okay, if you're on these bars, I like to look at pointing my toes at the bottom of the line of skiers. That will give you more leverage on the backswing for you to do that big sit. Okay, and just like how we were way back here on the back of our shoulder, and then we crested the bar, that's all you're going to do. Okay, so feet up, and I'm going to here. And again, I'm catching. Okay? And again, just like I said on the ring, sure, you can pull your way all the way up there if you want to, okay? But you do a set of 20 and your first 5 look like that, you are not making it to 20, okay? So it's really helpful to catch low. Let's see a couple of bar muscle ups. Very good. Really good. Awesome. Now we see the hand get stuck. Okay, so the strength is built in range of motion. Right? Just because you can do dips at the top up here, right? Just because you have these doesn't mean they get it all the way down here. You don't have that last little bit of strength. It's the same thing with a squat, right? If you build your squat like this, and then we're like, nah, buddy, you gotta go all the way down, and you get down to here, and then you can't get up. Like that's not your strength up here, right? It's the strength in that bottom range. Okay, it's the same thing with a pull-up, right? Some of you have a lot of strength right through here, not a lot of strength through here, right? If you do eccentrics, you can work that strength at the top, okay? So it's just where are you strong? So I hope that like through all of this today, kind of gets you to understand, okay, this is where my strength is. I have plenty of pulling strength and plenty of dipping strength. I need more strength in the transition. Hey, maybe I need to get more pulling strength and pull a little bit deeper, right? Maybe I need more skill work where Jim's plenty strong enough to do all of it. He just needs to work on the skill portion outside of class. This will always get you a high chest to bar pull up. Keeping your keeping your hands down. There's no way you're going to get on top like that. Okay, so after you finish pulling, you need to transition. Some of you get stuck here, not able to sit over the weight of your legs. Okay, this angle gives you a lot of leverage on the way back down to control yourself. If you hold like this, right, some of you can't drop your foot fast enough. Okay, so my recommendation is, once you get to the top of the bar muscle up, you start to dip out right away, like what she was used to. Okay? Because your feet swinging back will help start the dip. Once you lock your shoulder out, then what you're going to do is try and point back at the fans of the skier and push away from the bar, okay, to get into that second swing. If you don't leave your feet out front hard enough, you will get shot through so freaking fast that you can't come back on top, okay? So we do need to like just kind of glide our way through it and swing our way through it, but you need to be able to be tight so that you can pull again from the front. Okay, so we're here. Sit away. Okay.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please hit like on the video. Leave me a comment if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we covered in these 3 videos. And if you missed the first 2 videos in the series, go ahead and check those out here. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll talk to you soon.